Sarah Ryan, and I'm the campaign manager and treasurer of Dunlop for Wisconsin. I recently graduated from law school and am now studying for the bar exam. I've decided to place my legal career on hold to focus my efforts on the campaign because I believe so strongly in what Sam is doing. I've known Sam for a long time. In fact, since we were 10 years old. Because of this, I have a very vivid memory of Sam's first political victory. As many of you know, Sam and I attended Aldo Leopold Community School together. When we were in the 8th grade, Aldo held a mock election. Sam and I both decided to run for mayor. We campaigned hard, and on the day of the election, I was confident of a victory. After the votes were tallied, our teacher announced to the class that Sam had won. Upon this announcement, he shouted out, "Yes!" What happened next is up for debate. Sam claims that I fled the room in tears. I have no recollection of that. Now, if I would have known who I was up against, I probably would not have been so surprised at losing. And I can promise you that since then, Sam has learned how to become a much more gracious winner. That election back in middle school was just the first in a long string of political victories for Sam. In high school, he was elected to student body vice president. In college at St. Norbert, he was also active in the student government. While still a college student, Sam ran for and won a seat on the De Pere City Council. His interest in local politics was sparked by Dr. Paul Kegel, who will speak to you next. Dr. Kegel has been a member of the City Council here in De Pere since 1997, has worked for St. Norbert for 17 years, and has served on the Brown County Library Board, where I believe he actually has a meeting he's going to after this, since 1996 when he was appointed by Nancy Nussbaum, who was also kind enough to join us here tonight. He truly was a major influence on Sam as he began his career in public service. With every position that Sam has held, he learned more and further developed the skills he will need as a member of the state legislature. He learned how to work with people he didn't necessarily agree with. He learned how to get things done, even when obstacles were placed in front of him. Most importantly, though, he learned how to be a leader. The kind of person who can inspire confidence in others and get people to work together to make things happen. These skills will serve him, and more importantly, the citizens of District 4 well in the Wisconsin State Legislature. I mentioned before Sam's ability to overcome obstacles and make things happen despite facing difficulties. I was able to witness this quality firsthand last summer. As some of you might recall, last June, Sam had the misfortune of breaking not one, but both of his arms. This put a serious damper on his summer plans. He couldn't drive, he couldn't ride a bike. At first, he couldn't even lift anything heavier than a glass of water. Despite this, he insisted on keeping a positive attitude. He walked to work every day since he couldn't drive. He continued going to the gym, walking on the treadmill with 2 broken arms. Because he was forced to spend a lot of time at home, he took on and completed a substantial organizational project, with a little help from myself. We make a great team. This is typical of Sam. Despite facing a hurdle, in this case, 2 broken arms, he was able to remain positive and accomplish something considerable. I can promise you that if elected as representative for District 4, Sam will never stop fighting for what is best for the residents of Green Bay, De Pere, Alloway, and Ashwaubenon. I think that our long-standing friendship illustrates what a loyal person Sam is. Sam has the same loyalty to the citizens of District 4. If elected to the state legislature, Sam will overcome partisanship and negativity and achieve something real that will better the lives of each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining us, and it is now my pleasure to introduce De Pere Alderman Paul Kegel.